Hi, my name is Andrew Burnett. I am a seventh grade math teacher in Newton, Massachusetts, and I've been teaching math for 21 years. In probably the last 7 or 8 years, I've realized that I wanted to differentiate my work for students and also give them an opportunity to get some feedback from me in the form of video and also words. So that's where gut feedback actually has fallen into my lap as something that has become a very important part of my teaching. So I just want to talk to you about what I actually do. So I'm actually going to show you this screen right here. I start every student on a check-in level for a skill. And I break things down individually by skills. So I don't give a test at the end of a unit. I do it individually by skills so that students are working on that one skill and I can assess that one skill. So they start in the check-in level. If they are able to show understanding at that level, then they go to the showing understanding plus, which is slightly more challenging problem. And then finally, a deeper understanding problem, which asks them to take what the skill they've learned and apply it to something using deeper understanding of the skill so that they have a deeper understanding of the skill. If at any point they aren't able to show understanding at one of these levels, then I either move them back a level or I give them some feedback to try again, or I have them work on the same level. Let me show you that works in gut feedback. So as you can see here, my assignments are based completely on skills. So it's just one question for the students. And I have these questions set up. I have a check-in level, I have a show and understanding plus level, and I have a deeper understanding level. So if we take a look at this student's work, this very first image here is the check-in level. You can see I've given her feedback here. Terrific job. This shows you really understanding of the how to solve for commission of a salesperson. Now, you might think it's going to take a long time to type all of these feedback pieces to students. So I actually, over time, it took a little bit of time, but I built this. I have actually a database here of responses to the things that they're working on. So as you can see here, this one says exactly what I typed there. If they answer correctly, if they answer incorrectly, I've come up with some of the things that they, common mistakes that they might make, and I would paste these feedback pieces in there. This student actually responded back to my comment. She said I knew how to solve, and she explained what she did. So this student's been doing really well in my class. We're halfway through the year, so I know that she's actually ready to jump over the show and understanding plus level and go to the deeper understanding level. So I gave her a deeper understanding question, but as you can see, the feedback that I gave her here was you never found the commission for January and you added wrong for your total sales. Ask for your paper back, find your mistake, fix it, and resubmit. In the past, when I was teaching, if a student did something like this, I'd just mark it wrong on the test and they would be wrong. But I'm trying to structure the class more like a writing situation. If they're an English class, they need to rework their writing. Why can't they rework their math with a little push in the right direction? So she reworked her work. She took a picture and she made a similar error. So read my last comment, you fixed the commission, but not the total sales. And then finally, she did fix the whole thing. And as you can see here, read my comment on gut feedback. I made myself a little stamp so that I can stamp on their papers, hey, read my comment on gut feedback. And as you can see, she did answer correctly. So it's kind of like a process here of working through the student to different levels. Now, this next student here, same skill, answered correctly on the check-in level, then was given the deeper understanding, this is the showing understanding plus level, did not answer correctly. So I said, take a look at your work. You made this mistake, see if you can find it. Still had difficulty with it. So I gave him information on how to solve, and I have a video for him that shows him how to solve so he can watch that video. Now, once again, I do not do the individual videos for the students one at a time. I have built a database of videos. So as you can see, there's some upfront work here for you. But the nice part is I have all these videos here that I download to my computer and then easily upload into gut feedback. And you can see that this student went back down to a showing understanding level on this skill because they weren't ready to move beyond the showing understanding level. And every student receives a paper that works at their level so that when I have a heterogeneously grouped class, which I do, students are working all over the place at different levels, but everybody's getting something slightly different. The way that I keep track of this is I actually just put students' names on the top of the papers. There's a little bit of time in that, but actually it works out really well because I know exactly who's going to receive what paper. And this works for all of my skills. If I go to percent error, it's the same idea here. We have this progression here that students are working on. The same student that we saw earlier answered correctly on the check-in level, went to the deeper understanding level, really wasn't on the right track on the solving. So I just actually gave her feedback and gave her a video, moved her to the showing understanding plus level, and that's where she landed for this skill. So it's differentiated for students and giving them feedback along with video feedback on gotFeedback. Hey, I hope this was really helpful for you. And there you go.